So in this circumstance, no one wins, and there's this expression, cat's game, yeah, so you really can't win. New line, you print a new line, and then it's the same board, so you have to stay where you are. You can't really advance to a new board. So let's test our game now that we have done the playing. Okay, we have done the response, so this is us playing the response for the computer. Let's play. So I'm going to open the window. And how do we play? Well, in this case, you have to start with the predicate for the game. So it's interactive game and the initial board, and the initial board is empty. So let's say that we move on the first position. Okay, so you can see there how I move X on the first position, and the way we wrote the rules, that in this circumstance what happens is the computer checks, can I win? And if it can, it will put the 0 in that position. Now in this case, you can't win. Can X win? Well, X can't win because it's just the first position has been placed on the board. So what the computer does, it has no choice but to choose the first available move. Okay, and you will see that this is a weakness on the game, because you can win against this computer game quite easily. Okay, so it chooses that position. Now let's assume that I'm going to move an X in the corner, so somewhere here, right, which is position 7, on position 7. Okay, so what happens? X checked. Can I win? Well, in this case, no. Can X win in the next move? Yes. So it places a 0 right in the middle. Now let's look at this and decide how to move. Well, there's a very good move that we can do is right here in the middle, yeah, and that's going to assure that we are going to win. Another one would be right here in the corner, and again, that's going to give us a winning position. But let's make it simple and just say we're going to move in the row, on the last row, so on position 8. Okay, now on position 8, you can see that the computer immediately blocks us. So it knows how to block us. Okay, and let's do now an X. Where shall we move this? Of course, this looks now kind of hopeless. Let's put on position 3. And you can see on position 3, if we put the X, it blocks us right in the middle. And the last position that's available really is position 6. So position 6. And it's cat's game, and you can see that the game doesn't really stop because we haven't stopped it. So whatever you put in here is going to keep going. Okay, so I'm going to stop the game. Okay, let's try another possibility. Okay, and you can see why this is not really very clever from the computer. We are able to play interactively, but the computer is handicapped, because when it chooses the first moves, it can only choose the blanks in order. So let's start with 1. Okay, and again, as you can see, the computer can only move on that position by design. And of course, we can trick the computer now because, well, we are clever. So let's go to position 7 as we've done before. You can see the computer blocks us, but now we can just move in the middle. So that is position 5. So we can move on position 5. And you can see that when we move on the position 5, the computer does block us on one diagonal. But of course, we are actually winning. So if I put position 9, then we win and we stop the game. So can I encourage that you play with this code and you see where the weaknesses of the computer are. Make sure you satisfy yourself that you understand how this works, and then you can try to change this one. So there are 2 players working, so you're asking now the player with 0 to also enter a value on the board. How would you modify this program? And please, if you manage, submit this, and the first student who submits this will receive some bonus points. All right. Thank you very much, everyone.